Sunday, a settlement in the occupied West Bank officially became an Israeli city by a decree signed by an Israeli military general, Avi Bluth. It wasn't done by a vote or through a peace deal, it was stolen land from Palestinians. Givat Ze'ev, its nearly 35,000 settlers northwest of Jerusalem, received municipal status under military order. Israel's finance minister celebrated it and promised to keep strengthening settlements as, quote, a protective wall. Last month, the same government allocated $431 million for 34 additional West Bank settlements. The settlement's minister, Arit Strock, called it a day of celebration for a plan she herself describes as killing the possibility of a Palestinian state. This week, video from the Palestinian Authority's official channel showed settlers blocking a family's only road with stones in Messiah. Just recently, Representative Ro Khanna says settlers blocked his delegation's van at Kirbat Zenuta. That's a village that's been displaced twice, despite an Israeli high court ruling, yet Israeli soldiers took the settlers' side anyways. His words, Israel has lost Americans under 50, not just Democrats, not Republicans, all of us. We hear it constantly, a two-state solution is still possible. At least that's what we're expected to believe if the propaganda out of the Washington press briefings is any indication. It's certainly not what the Israeli officials are saying to their own public. Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich has said settlement expansion exists, so in his words, no Arab terrorist state rises in what he calls the heart of Israel's country. Settlement Minister Arit Strock called West Bank settlement legalization a day of celebration for a policy she is saying is meant to end the possibility of Palestinian statehood. You need to understand these are not fringe voices, they are sitting cabinet ministers calling for ethnic cleansing. The UN Humanitarian Office counts, on average, 6 settler attacks a day this year, and more than 3,200 Palestinians have been driven from their homes in 2026 alone. I'm a counterterrorism intelligence analyst. I know what terrorism looks like, and what the Israeli settlers have done to Palestinians is terrorism, and it's paid for by Americans. Israel receives billions in U.S. military aid every single year. Members of Congress vote to keep that funding flowing, often citing Israeli security interests. In fact, I just received a letter from Glenn Grothman saying that. So ask your representative if Israeli officials are on record saying they're working to prevent the outcome the United States claims to support. Why is the United States still funding it? Then get their answer in writing and submit it to the USF Evidence Collection Portal. Together, we will prove who these people work for, a foreign government or we the people.